Oi, fala aí pessoal, bom dia. Você está escutando o Inglês do Rádio. I am your host, Foster Hodge. This is your daily dose of English. Hey, Alexia, what's going on?
Hello. I'm cool. What about you?
I'm doing good, all good. So, Alexia, last night we went to a show. We saw a band called Typhoon, which is an American band based out of Portland, Oregon, and kind of a crazy band, right?
Yes, it's a crazy band. It's a huge group, right? Like 20.
Yeah, last night they only had like 8 people playing, but sometimes they have as many as 20 people playing at the same time.
Yeah. So they have all the different kinds of instruments,
Yeah.
like 2 drummers,
2 drummers,
3
which is
guitarristas.
sick. Guitarist,
Yeah. Teclado.
keyboard, the keys.
Yes, the keyboard and violin.
Yeah, so they have a lot going on. They're a cool band. We will put the links in the show notes. You should check them out. So today I just wanted to talk about the process of going to a show because I think it's pretty universal. Most people like music and a great conversation starter. Something you should definitely do if you're traveling. So let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, first point, Alexia. Do you know what the difference between a show and a concert is?
I do.
What is it?
Show are smalls and concerts are like Rock in Rio style.
Okay, that answer
Huge ones.
was incorrect in so many different ways.
Why?
Where should I begin? First, you said shows. You said show are smalls.
I'm not good today.
First, it's a trick question. In Portuguese, you say, a gente vai assistir show.
Pra tudo. A gente fala tudo. Tipo,
Mas concerto?
concerto de música clássica.
Concerto?
Concerto.
Mas tem concerto ou concerto?
Não, concerto.
Eu estou estudando espanhol também. So, concerto is mais like classical music, right?
Sim.
Right. So, this is a trick question because a show and a concert in English, same thing. Exact same thing.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's
It
not.
is. I am full of surprises.
I doubt it.
Okay. One of the best parts about being an English teacher is when your students tell you that you're wrong. Sometimes I am wrong, but this time I'm not. Shows and concerts, same thing.
Okay, so why do you have 2 words for the same thing?
We have so many words for the same thing
But
and so many.
maybe there is a small difference.
So, for example, if you were going to a classical music ensemble, you would probably say something like
What?
Ensemble.
Ensemble. Ensemble.
ensemble. So, if you're going to a classical music show, you would probably say that very specifically. Like, oh, we are going to see an orchestra tonight at the theater. Much different. But you could say we're going to see a concert or a show. But in general, if you say, hey, I'm going to a concert tonight, or if I'm going to a show tonight, I understand that you're just going to a music show,
Okay.
right? And we also have another word in English,
Gig.
the word gig, that is difícil para cacete para vocês.
Gig.
Yeah. So first, this is the I sound. It's not gig, it's gig. I. The difference between I and I. If you need more help, check it out at Sound School, inglesnocru.com. And it's not gigi, it's just gig, right?
Yeah. Se escreve G-I-G.
Yeah.
Então é gig.
Yeah. So a gig most of the time refers to music. Like, hey, I'm going to a gig tomorrow night. And that just means you're going to a concert. But it can also mean like a job. Like if you were a freelancer.
Yeah, I have a gig tomorrow.
Yeah. Or for example, I was talking to our friend John, and he just has a new part-time job recently. And I was like, hey, John, how's the new gig going? Yeah. And a lot of people talk about the gig economy, which nowadays we don't have like the same job for 40 years. We have like a lot of different projects going on. So a gig is just like an event, right?
Okay.
Good word to
Perfect.
know. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cool. So first, where was the show?
In a very small place. I don't remember the name.
The name of the place is the Gray Eagle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in English, do you know how we say when you're talking about where the concert takes place?
I do.
What do you, okay, tell.
Venue.
Venue. Yeah. So this is another great example of a French word that we use in English where we do not say venue or something like that. We say venue. So just like men with a V, and then you, like me and you.
Venue.
Yeah. So you could say like, oh, the venue was really cool. Really small, intimate venue, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So that is a great word to know if you're talking about concerts. So did you like the venue?
I did. It was really intimate, like
Intimate.
intimate. And it was really cool because it had a place to eat, to drink, like a small restaurant inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it was like a sarau na escola, quando você tem aquele. Você fica bem perto das pessoas, tipo um tabladinho só.
Yeah, sarau. How do we say that? Oh my God. I went to a lot of saraus in Rio with my professor, but they were like poetry readings. Yeah, that was going through a weird phase in my life. Anyway, so the venue was cool. And when we went into the venue, Alexia, they need to prove that you are 21 years old at least, right?
Yeah.
Because in the US, you can only drink alcohol if you're 21.
And they do ask everyone for their IDs.
Yeah. Side note here, Alexia has a Brazilian and a Portuguese passport. So last night she was traveling with her Portuguese citizenship card,
Which is it's just like our ID. Like proves everything.
I thought was totally formal. They would say, okay, this is very cool. But before the concert, we were trying to eat. Alexia ordered a glass of wine, and they said, nope, without a passport, we can't do it.
Yeah. It's the second time that this happens, but we thought that Asheville would be okay, but it wasn't. North Carolina.
We'll record a whole episode about drinking and laws in Brazil. But anyway.
In Brazil and in the US.
Yeah. So at the venue, they asked for our IDs.
Yeah.
And then they put something on your hand. Do you know how to say that?
Stamp.
Yeah, exactly. How do you say stamp in Portuguese?
Ai, meu Deus. Carimbo.
Carimbo. Isso. Eu ia falar estampa.
Carimbo. É um carimbo que eles colocam na mão. Igualzinho que a gente assiste nos filmes.
É, eles te dão carimbo com muito carinho.
Yeah, I think that it's a very good idea because you don't have to wear those...
wristband.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Pulseirinha de plástico that you spend like 3 days trying to get it off of your hand.
Pain in the ass to
if
get
you
off.
don't have scissors, you are really, really lost.
Yeah. I normally wear them for like a week. So people are like, oh, what's that? And I'm like, hey, I went to this cool concert. I'm cool.
And it's plastic. I don't know why people had to do that.
Okay.
If you have stamp.
So we got to the venue. We got our stamps. Foster got some drinks. Alexia was driving, so no drinks.
Yes, I was driving.
And
I couldn't have as well.
Before the band, Typhoon, that we came to see, they had a band play a few songs. Do you know how we call the first band that plays before the second band?
Opening band.
Exactly. So you can say the opening band, the opening act.
Banda de abertura.
Yeah. In this case, the opening band wasn't. Let's don't talk
horrible.
about it. It was pretty loud.
It was horrible.
No need to talk bad about that. About the actual show, right? We have a big band, but the band Typhoon kind of has a leader, right? So they have a guy that writes all the songs. He plays guitar. excuse me. He plays guitar. He sings. He's the CEO of the band, let's say. Do you know how we say that when we're talking about music and trying to be cool?
The lead?
You could say the lead of the band, maybe. I think the word I would use is front man. So you'd say, the front man of the band, he's this guy that writes the songs. Da, da, da. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So, Alexa, we saw the show. The show was good. Did you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
Really different from everything that I ever did, but it was really cool.
Yeah. Really different from anything I've ever seen, is what I
Yes.
would say. Yeah. A very interesting band. But when the band played the last song, they say, okay, guys, all right, Asheville, this is our last song. Thank you. One more song. And then they play the last song. And then, everyone leaves. And 30 seconds later, everyone comes back.
Yeah. We used to say biche.
Mm-hmm.
Biche, biche. But I think that biche, it's like to play again another song from the show. And nowadays people are only shouting, mais uma, mais uma.
Mais uma, mais uma. Do you know how we say that in English?
Encore.
Ooh, close. Encore.
Encore.
I don't know if encore is a French word as well, but
Encore. Maybe.
So we say encore.
Encore.
Encore is when the band leaves and they come back after the crowd is screaming.
Oh, that mystery.
Yeah. In the past, it was a real thing. Like, are they going to play an encore? Are they coming back? Should we stay? Are they coming back? But now it's just like they leave for 20 seconds and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A very, very funny thing happened to me a long, long time ago when there was like Oi Noites Cariocas, that it was a Oi event. There was...
Oi, the cell phone company?
Uh-huh. It was pretty cool at Marina da Glória. It was really nice.
Not a fan of that company.
Well, we went to...
Oi has taken a lot of my money and not given me very high quality service in return. Sorry for all our
Oi já
listeners that work
fechou.
for Oi. Já fechou? Ah, que bom.
Pelo menos no Rio não existe mais.
É.
Bom,
Valeu.
and then I went to an evening that Jorge Benjor, Lulu Santos would play. And another one, I don't remember. So everything is so fine. Lulu Santos came. He wasn't happy about it at all. I'm pretty sure that he was there, I don't know, really, really, really pissed off that he was there. And then the show ends, right?
Right.
Everyone stayed there. Everyone was like, mais uma, bis, bis, Lulu, eu te amo, for like 5 minutes. And then we realized that he wasn't coming back at all. And like the crowd of 300 people, more or less, started to shout like, Lulu, não é legal, Lulu, não é legal, or something like that. And from this evening on, I will never go to a Lulu Santos show again.
Yeah.
We paid for that. I mean, I know that there are bad days and good days, but he's an artist. What can we do about it?
Yeah. Well, at least he's retaining a little bit of the magic of the encore. If you really don't know if he's coming back, I think it makes it cooler. Because when they actually come back, you're like,
Yeah, it's awesome.
But nowadays, it's just like, oh, yeah, if they don't come back, we're going to say, Lulu, você não é legal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. So, guys, go out, see music, talk to other people about music, and I hope it helped.
And check out Typhoon.
Typhoon. All right, Alexia, we will be back to our normal programming on Monday.
Okay, bye.